Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is weird. I have been dabbling into content creation since I was a freshman in high school. So I figured I would make a YouTube channel and just have fun with it. I didn't know what to do for this, so I'm just gonna do my makeup while I'll tell you about myself, introduce myself, my hobbies, all that good stuff. So let's get started. Already off to a bad start. I forgot my foundation. I'll be back. So my name is Madison. I am 18 years old, almost. My birthday's in August. I am from a decently small town in Louisiana, Opelousas. If you know, you know. I've lived here pretty much my entire life, but me and my dad are moving to Lafayette, which is 45 minutes south, in probably 6 months to a year. I am going to college at UL, which is in Lafayette, and I'm very excited to start that journey. I have gone to the same exact, very small private Catholic school my whole life, since I was 4, and I just recently graduated. Growing up, I was raised by mainly my dad and his parents, and my mom is remarried. She has a son with my stepdad. He is 8, so he's 10 years younger than me. I have a long-term boyfriend of 2 and almost a half years. His name is Wesley. He is a year younger than me, so he is going to be a senior in high school this year. And he goes to a school that's 30 minutes from my hometown. Touching back on the college thing, I am going to the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, so UL, go Cajuns. I am majoring in kinesiology right now. Well, not right now, I'm about to start, but that's the plan now. I wouldn't be surprised if I changed my major to biology though, but we'll see. I want to be a physical therapist, which is an additional 3 years of school. But I think I'm really committed to that, and I'm very excited for it. Growing up, I played all of the sports. I played softball, I played basketball, I played soccer when I was little, volleyball, tennis. Did I say basketball? I think I did. Maybe not. I ran track for a year. I've done it all. I cheered for a year. I've literally done it all. So I'm very well-rounded when it comes to being on teams, all of that good stuff. My high school experience definitely was not very much a good one. There were good times, but there were definitely a lot of bad times. And I think that just comes with the culture of the kind of school that I did go to. The people were just not nice at all. At all. But that's a story for a whole nother day. My junior year was probably the best year for me, sports-wise, socially, all of it. And then senior year was actually horrible. I don't even know where to begin with that, but I'm not trying to go into too much detail, but basically, volleyball was from hell. It was so bad. I've never felt more disrespected in my life about a lot of things that did go on, but that's a whole nother can of worms that I'm not opening on here. I definitely have learned a lot from things I've been through, socially and personally. I have a lot of lore, but that's not, My junior year, me and all of my friends decided to sign up for tennis, not as a joke, but just as a fun thing to do. And ended up really sticking with it, and I got decently good, I'd say. My junior year, I made it to regionals, and then I got knocked out in the second round. But then this year at regionals, I qualified for state, and I played at the state tournament and got knocked out the first round by, I think, a 7th grader, or maybe she was in 8th grade. But she was stupid good. She was really good. And she ended up going in placing I think 4th, 3rd, 4th, which is good for her. The way that me and my boyfriend met, so he's been wrestling his like whole, that's his thing. Wrestling is his thing, okay? So his high school doesn't have a wrestling team somehow. I don't know. But he picks up with our wrestling team at my school, and he's really a part of our team, and that's how we met. We met when I was a sophomore and he was a freshman. And now going to wrestling meets is literally one of my favorite things to do. It's so much fun. I get to take pictures. I have a Canon, like, what is it, R100 or something like that, and have a little photography situation going on for them, and that is the funnest thing to do because they really are so appreciative of it, and it's just like, it really is fun to do. I'm very excited to move with my dad. I think it's going to be a different experience for sure, having your dad as a roommate, but me and my dad are very close, and I'm very excited. We're getting like a townhouse style apartment, and we're going to share for like a few years, but then I'm obviously going to get my own place eventually, but it's the best move for us right now. He works in Baton Rouge, and if you don't know Louisiana like that, it's like an hour away from my hometown and an hour away from where we're moving to. So it's really the same distance for him, but being in Lafayette is just like a whole different lifestyle. You're just much more in the city, kind of. It's not the city, but it's definitely like a lifestyle change for sure. But I'm really excited for all of the changes that are coming, not only being out of high school and starting college, but moving to a different place, meeting new people. I'm very excited to like make friends, be social, because I am a very social person. If you know me in real life, you know that I would talk to a wall. I would literally talk to a wall. And that's why I think I enjoy making like videos so much. I've dabbled in making TikToks here and there, and they do well. I mean, like decently well, I would say. But I feel like the long form content is going to be different for me and definitely interesting. But we'll see how that goes for me. My mom and her family actually live in Lafayette, like where we're moving to, so we'll be closer to them. And then my grandma on that side also lives around there. And then my dad has a brother that has 2 boys, and they live over there. So we're all kind of making like a move there. My grandparents, my dad's parents actually, they live 4 doors down in the same neighborhood as us, and that has been like one of the biggest blessings in life because they drove me everywhere when I couldn't drive, all of that kind of stuff, like constantly helping, and it really does make a huge impact on both me and my dad's life. Going back to the whole high school thing, I graduated with 44 people. So to put that in perspective, we have the biggest class on campus, or that's the last thing of what I've heard. And it's just very hard to like not have a lot of drama whenever there's like not that many people, if that makes sense. And it this year was insane. It was insane. I would never do that again. But I am gonna miss being around like my friends that I do have. Like we've already like hung out and like done stuff, which like is really good. But we're not all going to the same college. So me and 2 other girls are going to UL, and then one of our friends is going to LSU, and then a few are going to LSUE. If you know where that is. But it's definitely gonna be different for sure, but I am looking forward to making new friends and really finding friends that like, you know, I'm literally gonna be with hopefully the rest of my life, you know? Be able to be in my kid's life, my future kid's life, you know, all of that good stuff. My dad goes on a lot of work trips. He's currently in West Virginia, which is fun. Me and my grandparents on my dad's side are going to Chicago the week before my birthday. We have some family up there, and I don't know, I really want to go because like Chicago. Like, I want to go to the city. I don't know. I just feel like that's fun. I really want to go to New York in college. Like, for sure, I'm gonna make a trip up there eventually. If I could pick anywhere in the world to live, it would be Washington, D.C., and I really don't have an explanation for that. We went on like a class trip my freshman year there, and the culture there, like, obviously Louisiana is a very culture rich state, and like they have a culture in like a different way. Like, it's very historical, and I'm a history nerd, so I love that. It's historical. There's a lot of like touristy things to do, like sightseeing, good shopping, horrible food though. I will say that. I don't know. If I could just experience living somewhere other than Louisiana, it would definitely be there. I haven't been to New York, so I don't know what kind of speed that is, but I feel like I could definitely live there too. I'm very much like a city girl at heart. I haven't really had like a real job, but I did work at a boutique last summer for one of my boyfriend's like family friends, and that was really fun. Good experience, like getting to just like socialize like literally all day, and that was definitely fun. I also have like a little brown paper banner business. It's very slow right now because, I mean, obviously, like there's no like really holidays right now or anything. So I'm just being patient with that, and hopefully I do get busy again, but if not, I'm totally fine with that too. My life is very fast paced. Things are changing all the time, and I used to get really freaked out about change, but I've really learned to just like go with the flow, and the things that are happening are always happening for a reason, and that's like my biggest life lesson that I've definitely had to learn. Like, just because something doesn't necessarily go your way, it's not the end of the world. And I don't want to sound like a brat whenever I say that, but like, sometimes you have expectations for yourself and you have expectations for others, and things like really never go the way that you think they will. And instead of like freaking out about it, just have to like be okay with the change and just go with it. I'm kind of done with my makeup, and I don't really know what else to talk about. But I feel like this is a very good, like, just like baseline, get to know me kind of thing. I don't know. Me and my sister-in-law are going shopping on Sunday, so I will make a vlog of that. I think that would be so much fun. So, yeah. I'm actually going to take a shower and washing this off. I just want to just sit here and like talk to the camera, if that makes sense. So I wanted to like be doing something like that you can watch me do. And my hair is disgusting right now. It definitely needs to be washed. But yeah, I'm going to my boyfriend's house later this afternoon, I think. Yeah, that's all I have for today. But hopefully you guys like the idea of me having a YouTube channel. And obviously I'm gonna get better at my content, like more comfortable in really what I'm gonna do. But like expect like get ready with me is like little chats like this, vlogs, hauls, just like little stuff like that. Just like, around town. Whenever I am in college, definitely like days of my life, like all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!